Legends rarely speak of the moments between triumphs, yet it is in these quiet hours that destiny sharpens its claws. On the sprawling estates of Zhang Tianyi, where lakes mirror the heavens and palaces rise like silent sentinels, Chu Feng treads a path both familiar and perilous. The laughter of old comrades rings hollow against the shadow of Liu Zhenbiao's brewing resentment, a storm unnoticed by the revelers. As the forbidden mysterious technique lies open before him, Chu Feng senses the tremors of power that could shift the very scales of cultivation. What hidden truths will unravel in these fleeting hours of reunion? Brace yourself, for martial God Asura, Chapter 7 and 15, Chapter 7 and 16 ventures into the heart of secrets that may alter the fate of all who dare to wield them. The night hung on the horizon like a velvet curtain, yet laughter and the clink of wine filled the air. Ha ha! Tonight, my brothers, not a drop shall go untouched. Chu Feng's voice rang with warmth and camaraderie. By his side stood Zhang Tianyi, a comrade forged not merely in training, but in the crucible of life and death. From the distant lands of the 9 provinces, both had trained within the revered Azure Dragon School, fought side by side, and toppled foes whose names whispered terror across the continent. True brotherhood was written in every glance between them. A moment of hesitation flickered at the edge of the gathering. Wang, a loyal guard, seemed torn, his mind weighed by unsaid words. Yet Chu Feng, sharp of wit and keen of heart, immediately perceived the turmoil in Wang's gaze. With a nod, he turned to Zhang Tianyi. Senior Zhang, a minor complication has arisen. It's of little consequence to you, I assure. Swiftly, he recounted the matter concerning Liu Zhenbiao. A roar of laughter erupted from Zhang Tianyi. Ah, I feared something serious, but it is merely Liu Zhenwei. His gaze, sharp as a hawk's, swept to the end of the queue outside the gate. In the eyes of the world, he may hold some stature, but to me, he is beneath contempt. Days ago, I took 2 of his front teeth. Since then, he has hidden, wallowing in shame. Should he dare to stir trouble again, I shall not hesitate to teach him a lesson anew. With that, Zhang Tianyi lifted into the air alongside Chu Feng, vanishing toward the distant horizon. Liu Zhenbiao, standing at the queue's end, clenched his fists. The pride he had held for his younger brother, believing him untouchable, was now a bitter ember in his chest. Clearly, Zhang Tianyi's life in the Four Seas Academy was not the exalted existence he had imagined. As Chu Feng approached Zhang Tianyi's domain, the sun still lingered in the sky, casting long shadows over the sprawling lands. The territory was immense. Mountain ranges rolled like waves, and tranquil lakes reflected the fading sunlight. Grand palaces rose amidst the terrain, a testament to Zhang Tianyi's taste and ambition. To the eye, it resembled a small sect, yet the master of this realm was unmistakably Zhang Tianyi. Junior Chu Feng, behold, the buildings, the lands, do they please you? Zhang Tianyi's voice carried pride and a subtle warmth. They are magnificent, Senior Zhang, Chu Feng replied, a smile touching his lips. It seems you have lived these days in comfort and satisfaction. Zhang Tianyi shook his head, a shadow crossing his features. Ah, Junior, in the path of cultivation, satisfaction is a fleeting luxury. The world is endless battles. Still, I have arranged for Suru, Sumei, and Wushang to join us. When they arrive, let us give them a proper surprise. Chu Feng nodded, though his heart beat with impatience. Suru and Sumei, the radiant companions of his past, and the younger brother Zhang Wushang, whose spirit mirrored his own, were near. But even with lands relatively close, notifying them across the vast Four Seas Academy took time. Within the grand hall, only the 2 cultivators remained, seated before a table laden with food and wine. The chatter ebbed and flowed until Zhang Tianyi's voice carried a new curiosity. Chu Feng, tell me, in these past 6 months, what have you uncovered? Anything resembling the pattern upon my jade ornament? The jade ornament, etched with a winged sword of breathtaking elegance, had been a mystery from the day they first set foot in the Eastern Sea region. Zhang Tianyi, aware that Chu Feng did not intend to join the Four Seas Academy, had entrusted him with this task, searching for the truth behind the symbol and the legacy it concealed. Chu Feng shook his head, contemplative. I have traveled much, observing carefully, questioning subtly. Yet none have seen this pattern, nor can anyone explain it. But the more I explore the Eastern Sea region, the clearer it becomes. This is no ordinary mark. It speaks of a lineage from afar, a heritage perhaps not of this land, or born from realms tangled in complexities beyond our understanding. Zhang Tianyi's gaze darkened with reflection. Indeed, here, at the Four Seas Academy, I have witnessed talents beyond the measure of the 9 provinces. Forbidden, mysterious techniques abound, yet even the greatest of them are constrained. A technique, no matter how potent, cannot surpass the might of a true divine body. But my forbidden, mysterious technique is different, Zhang Tianyi continued, eyes gleaming. It stretches infinitely, unbounded. When I broke through a bottleneck not long ago, my body surged with newfound power, thoughts sharpened, comprehension of martial skills accelerated. I sense the threshold of the sixth heaven realm approaching. Given time, I shall surely surpass it. More importantly, the journey does not end there. Further breakthroughs await, each amplifying my strength manifold. He leaned forward, voice low yet resonant. I have inquired of others, even my instructor, yet none cultivate a technique like mine. This path I tread, it may be unique, obscure, unmatched. A spark ignited within Chu Feng. Senior Zhang, may I witness this forbidden, mysterious technique you possess? The request was more than curiosity. It was reverence for a power so profound. Of course. Zhang Tianyi's trust was absolute. From the folds of his robes, he presented the treasured manuscript. To most, such a gift would be unthinkable. But Chu Feng was no ordinary peer. He was a brother. Chu Feng's eyes traced the characters with unerring precision, absorbing 10 lines in a heartbeat. In moments, the entire manuscript had been consumed, every stroke of ink registered in his mind. A flicker of astonishment passed across his calm exterior. Within, a maelstrom of insight churned like a storm-tossed sea. After a pause, Chu Feng asked, "May I examine your body, Senior Zhang?" "Of course," came the answer. Zhang Tianyi shifted, offering his wrist without hesitation. Chu Feng imbued his spirit power, observing meticulously. His heaven's eyes swept over every detail, capturing the flow of energy, the subtle pulse of cultivation within Zhang Tianyi's form. When he stepped back, his face was composed, yet his eyes betrayed an uncontainable joy. A discovery, a revelation, a bond sealed through trust and brotherhood. In the hushed corridors of the heavenly palace, a storm of power and destiny brewed silently. Legend spoke of techniques so profound, they could twist the very marrow of a cultivator's soul. Among these, some were forbidden, sealed away because only the exceptional could hope to wield them without courting annihilation. Tonight, Chu Feng stood at the threshold of one such secret, a truth hidden beneath layers of danger and mystery. It was not Chu Feng's first encounter with a forbidden, mysterious technique. Long ago, atop the mist-shrouded peaks, he had glimpsed one tucked within the 4 cosmos sacks that Lady Piao Miao and Chu Shui Fuyan had entrusted to him. Curiosity had drawn him to it then, and as he turned its pages, the world of the arcane had opened like a darkened sky, revealing countless constellations. The depth, the elegance, the raw genius of its creator. It left him breathless. Yet even then, he knew the peril. Such techniques were double-edged. They could accelerate a cultivator's ascent, yet the path was treacherous, the odds of success meager, and the rewards constrained. No matter their brilliance, these techniques could not rival the might of a true divine body. But Zhang Tianyi's forbidden, mysterious technique was different. Its cultivation path was jagged, riddled with obstacles that would entangle the unprepared. And yet, the energy it held, raw, potent, limitless, far eclipsed the one Chu Feng had seen before. The method Zhang Tianyi recorded merely scratched the surface. To master it fully, one would need to probe hidden realms within the technique, to break past bottlenecks that even its creator hinted at, but never fully conquered. Those who could endure, who could comprehend and endure, would find themselves standing on a summit that few could even imagine. It was a technique that could rival a divine body, unbound and infinite. And yet, Chu Feng understood another truth. The surface simplicity belied an unforgiving requirement. Only those of a certain innate caliber could endure its trials. For anyone else, cultivation was a path to ruin. Superficial failure would lead to death. Profound failure to madness, a soul consumed by a feral hunger. Junior Chu Feng, have you seen something? Zhang Tianyi's voice cut through the tense air, concern furrowing his brow as he noticed the gravity etched into Chu Feng's face. Chu Feng did not answer immediately. Instead, he presented Zhang Tianyi with the forbidden mysterious technique he had discovered, letting him read and ponder. Zhang Tianyi's eyes narrowed as he absorbed the arcane runes, confusion briefly flashing across his features. Junior Chu Feng, is this truly a forbidden mysterious technique? Why does it differ so greatly from the one I cultivate? Chu Feng's voice was calm, measured, but carried a weight that demanded attention. Senior Zhang, the difference lies not in the surface. Your technique, it is unparalleled, akin to a divine body. Divine bodies announce themselves at birth, celestial phenomena mark their coming, and their strength is immediately evident. Your technique, in contrast, conceals its true potential. Its early stages may seem ordinary, even mundane, yet as you break through each bottleneck, your very essence, flesh, bone, spirit, and blood will transform. Your brilliance will emerge gradually, unstoppable and magnificent. He paused, letting the weight of his words settle. From what I see, continue cultivating and there will come a day when your power rivals any divine body. And, most crucially, this technique can only be mastered by you. Joy, quiet yet deep, glimmered across Chu Feng's expression. To see Zhang Tianyi, his sworn brother, destined for such heights filled him with pride. Perhaps one day, Zhang Tianyi might even match him, or surpass him. The thought was intoxicating in its promise. Chu Feng's heart swelled, sharing in the triumph of a brother who had finally found his treasure. Zhang Tianyi's eyes shone, pieces of his heritage aligning with Chu Feng's revelations. So, my ancestry truly is remarkable, he murmured, understanding deepening within him. Chu Feng's voice softened with empathy. Senior Zhang, our paths mirror each other in some ways, yet I was luckier. When I was weak, I had mentors and elders to guide me. You faced the world without such support. Sentiment lingered in his tone. A quiet reverence for the hardships Zhang Tianyi had endured. A hearty laugh broke through the solemnity, though it carried a hint of yearning. It is nothing, Zhang Tianyi replied. Perhaps without those trials, I would not have forged the determination I now possess. I hold no resentment toward my parents, and I pray for their well-being. Whatever suffering I endured, I accept it as my own cultivation, a forging of spirit and will. Chu Feng considered this, a thought arising like a shadow in his mind. Experience, abandonment, trials of the flesh to cultivate strength. Could it be that his own path, too, was being tested? Before he could dwell further, the heavy doors of the palace burst open. A figure strode in, brimming with vitality and unchecked energy. Zhang Wushang's voice boomed, a mix of mockery and relief as he called out, "Big Brother Tianyi! What business brings you here so late?" Chu Feng rose, a smile breaking across his face at the sight of his old friend. "Brother Wushang, have you fared well?" His eyes betrayed a warmth reserved for those rare moments of reunion. Zhang Wushang's reaction was instantaneous. Shock gave way to unbridled joy. "Big Brother Chu Feng, when did you return? My gods, I've missed you!" His former languid demeanor evaporated, replaced by exuberant elation. With a sudden leap, he threw his arms around Chu Feng, engulfing him in a powerful, brotherly embrace. A bond sealed by shared trials, victories, and the inexorable flow of faith. The halls seemed to hum with the convergence of destiny, the air thick with the promise of martial glory and the awakening of hidden potentials. In this moment, the threads of past sufferings, future triumphs, and the enigmatic depths of forbidden mysterious techniques wove together, setting the stage for the next legend to unfold.